Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. How's everyone doing? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is Kelly from Deep Soul Tarot. Today we are going to be doing a twin flame reading. For those of you that are on a twin flame journey, feel you may have met your twin flame, feeling some twin flame energy, anything that you feel connected to a twin flame journey. And even if you're not, if you're just interested in love in general, maybe trying to get the energies of the two sides, that's how I do it. This would be the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. I do 6 cards for each and just see what energies each party has, any connection. So if you're in a love connection and you're not sure if it's a twin flame, this is appropriate for you also. I will start shuffling the cards to save some time on the video. This is the Divine Masculine. I am shuffling first. I forgot what I was going to say. The energy that I'm doing, this is being done in June of 2023. And so the energies right now are for the next 30 days. So the way I do these readings for right now is for the next 30 days in June, as of, this being posted. But if you are watching this past, these are timeless. If you are watching this past June 2023, even in 2024, 2025, if you saw it and clicked on it, there is most likely a message in here for you somewhere. Okay? So let's do one more shuffle for the Divine Masculine. Many times in twin flame journeys, we mirror energy. So I decided I was going to do one deck, but I decided to do 2 decks, so I can see if there's any mirroring as far as the same cards. I have moved a lot, and the majority of my belongings are in storage, and there's a story behind that someday I will tell very soon. I'm planning to see if I could do a video on that, just kind of let you guys know what's going on with me. But all of my tarot and oracle cards are in storage. I was upset that I did a moon reading and all my Moonology deck is in there and all my stuff is in there, so I'm a little bummed. But you know, I got myself a couple more decks, or a few more decks where I was before, and this is what I have. So we're gonna go with it. Okay, it's all about adjustment, right? Okay, so we're gonna start with the Divine Masculine. Now let me just start. Before I start, this is masculine and feminine energy regardless of your gender. Many masculine males identify with feminine energy more than masculine, and vice versa. I'm a female. Yeah, I'm not going to go on the camera, but my hair's a mess. But I resonate usually more with masculine energy. I have some feminine in me, but I'm not a girly girl. So I'm a tomboy. So, and these, if you are in a same-sex relationship, there's no gender and there's no specifics. Whatever resonates for you, okay? Now let's cut this deck here. I already did it, but I just wanted to make sure it's all shuffled. Okay, so we're going to start with the bottom of the deck. All right, Divine Masculines. The Divine Masculines are going through some sort of extreme transitional period. It's been a tough time for them. If you are in contact with your Divine Masculine, and your Divine Masculine doesn't seem to be all that communicative or responsive to you, that's because they're going through something right now. And they've been wounded in some way. Whether it's life circumstances, whether it's a love situation, not feeling anything in specific, but they're going through something. Okay. There's not a whole lot of room on this desk, table, whatever I just moved here a couple weeks ago. So this is a little bit cramped. I'm not even sure I can fit the Divine Feminine here. The masculine cards are going to go up here, so there will be room for it. All right, let's see what else we have here. We have, so they're in a period of trying to rebuild their life, moving away from whatever this is, this rough patch, rough waters, to a calmer time. And okay, all right, so the masculine is moving more towards a brand new start. So this is a good thing. So the masculine, let me see this again. The masculine is freeing I'm going to use, because it's the divine masculine, I'm going to use the term he and him, himself. But again, it's the masculine energy. So if you are a female, this could be you. Take it as it resonates. There are both sides of the story, and maybe you're not even sure which side you resonate more with, and maybe these kind of readings will help you understand a little better that, oh yeah, I'm more like the masculine or more like the feminine. And I plan to do these regularly. Not probably every week, but maybe every other week. I have the Zodiac love readings coming up, and I thought I'd do a twin flame read first for those who are dealing with the twin flame connection or think they are, and then you can do your love readings and then get more information. So if you're not part of the tribe, subscribe and join the tribe so you can be notified of any videos I upload, so you don't miss anything. If you're into love reads, if you're into just general energies, collective readings, I do all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be doing shadow work pretty soon. This channel is very much about self-growth, self-improvement, soul searching, basically, as the deeper in the soul, deep soul. That's why it's called Deep Soul Tarot. Anyways, as moving on here, sorry, masculines. So this person, maybe I should use they are moving on. So it's more binary. It's they are moving on from this energy over here of some sort of traumatic event, being a little defensive, feeling wounded, and so they may have been doing some healing and moving on, but they're ready to make a brand new start. They're ready to free themselves of any excess baggage they may have with them. I'm trying to see if I get any more. I see the yellow in the back. So I'm hearing yellow is the color for air signs. Now you could be dealing with an air sign, but it doesn't have to be. But I'm feeling this yellow is significant here. So I'm hearing two things. I'm hearing that the divine feminine is moving to a more, divine masculine, divine masculine is moving to a more, I'm going to use the word shiny because I see the sun, it's a shinier outlook. It's a brighter outlook on the future, on where they're going. They're just leaving that all behind. It's weighing them down. With these wands, it's weighing them down, and they just want to put those wands down, be done with it, and move on. All right, let's move on to the next. I'm going to have to move these over here. I'm here temporarily, so hopefully I'll move somewhere where I can have a much bigger desk or whatever to work with. We have the Knight of Pentacles, again, masculine energy. So if I do end up saying he, that's why. Taking it slow, taking it step by step. Again, look at all the yellow in the background. So, although they have this going on, they're feeling divine masculines, if you're watching divine masculines. So they could be cross watchers, divine masculines if you're watching. You're going through a period of healing, but it's a slow process. It's a step-by-step process. This is a learning period for you. You are quite willing to take that leap and go forward, move forward in a brand new beginning, but you're doing it in a very, very self-paced track. That's what I just heard. And in this particular picture, the Knight of Pentacles is virtually or basically at a standstill. It's like stopping at a certain point. You're still on the journey, and you make it to a point here where you're trying to decide which way you want to go or how you would like to proceed. Because the Knight of Pentacles is not going to push forward. So it's taking it as it comes. Taking it day by day. Not trying to make the journey go any faster than it already has. Beautiful. Moving towards... So the Divine Masculine, you are moving... if you're watching this in June, we just had the full moon on June 3rd. And I did a moon reading, and I also did a random collective reading the day after. And basically that was, both readings kind of went towards the portal, as the full moon was a portal to a brand new beginning. Once the full moon hit, from that point on, the collective was moving towards a portal, and this is the end of a cycle. This is the end of this. This is going from, and in the Tarot deck in the Major Arcana, the World card is the last card in the Major Arcana, and then the Fool starts over. The Fool is 0. The Fool is like, I would say, nothingness, in a way that it's like wiping the slate clean. You're starting fresh. Just wipe that slate clean and starting fresh and beginning a whole new point in your life. So this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful for that. Okay, now we will get to the Divine Feminine. I also did zodiac sign readings for June. Those are out already. I'm in the process, like I said, of doing love readings very soon. I'll be doing them and posting them throughout the week. I don't know when everybody watches the videos, so I never really know when to post them. YouTube suggests certain times, but the times that they suggest don't seem to work for the audience for Tarot. So I'm thinking that maybe this is a whole different. So if any of you would like to take the time down below to let me know when you watch, or you'd rather me upload these so you can catch them when they first come out, let me know down below. And I love hearing from y'all, so I would love to hear any comment you have to say. And smash that like button if you like these twin flame readings. I would appreciate that, very much appreciate it. It lets me know that you like these readings. Okay, Divine Feminines, your turn. I think at the end of this, I may take this card off the top as, so stick around. Stick around for this video, because you don't want to miss anything. You cut the video off in the beginning, you may miss a message that's in here for you. I'm just going to say, because that's happened to me where I've stopped videos, and I actually have a little playlist of, it's called Tarot to Watch. So if I can't finish something, I'll save it and go back to it. And many times there's a message at the end that if I hadn't watched, I would have missed it. All right, so we have, wait a minute, whoa. That was the bottom of the deck. I need 2 more cards. I don't know if I have room. Oh, no. It was the advice card at the end. Okay, that's what I wanted. All right, we'll leave room for the advice card over there. So for the Divine Feminine at the bottom of the deck, which is upside down. So I'm not taking it in reverse because the whole deck's upside down. We have the Strength card and the Empress card. And this is beautiful. This is the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminines out there are tapping into their bolder side. Much bolder side. Now, you could be dealing with a Leo. This is the Leo card. I'm just going to say, in case you are, by chance, dealing with a Leo. But you don't have to be. I'm just pointing that out, just in case. That's how you know that this may be the message for you. Let me see here. I'm seeing that the Divine Feminine is going through a very... I'm just hearing the word powerful. A powerful, with the Empress card here, it's like everything is in alignment. The Empress is all the queens rolled into one. So you're in a place emotionally where you're feeling comfortable with that, financially, or in the material world, maybe in your home life, just being grounded and intellectually thinking things through and tapping into the strength within is what I heard. Tapping into your strength and not letting anything, your passions are there, your passions are deep, but not letting them take control of your emotions or your thoughts. You're just feeling very, very powerful at this time. Nice Divine Feminines. Now, what we have next, see what I'm saying about mirroring? We're going to hold off on this one. We're going to do the Hangman first. So right now you're in a period where you're feeling great. Everything's going good. So for right now, Divine Feminines, if you haven't already, it's time to just, as I say with this card, it's like the Zen card, just be. Not trying to push forward, seeing things for what they are, maybe seeing things, if you went through the portal, also through the full moon, or whenever you're watching this. It may not be the full moon, but there's been a full moon. There's a full moon every month, so whenever that full moon was, that's when you may be having that portal moment, and then moving forward from that. Doesn't matter if it's 2-3 weeks ago. Just not trying to manipulate or do anything in your twin flame connection. I'm thinking you've got a rein on this, that you know that everything comes in divine timing, and there's no point in pushing it, because it's not going to. It's actually going to imbalance the connection. It may delay the connection. Now let's get to the next card. All right, which the Divine Masculine has up here. Same position, but it's over there, but it doesn't matter where it is up there. Same position, the Six of Swords. You have also moved on from something, Divine Feminine. Now I'm getting the impression the Divine Masculine just went through their huge transformation. I'm hearing that your transformation, you may have had a tower moment yourself, or something that you went through that was not exactly easy, but you've already processed it, and you're moving on to a different stage. And many times the Divine Feminine is a few steps ahead of the Masculine, because being a feminine, the Divine Feminines are more usually in touch with their feminine, intuitive side, and they usually have more of an understanding of a twin flame. Divine Masculine isn't always on board, or doesn't even realize they are in a twin flame connection. Not to say that they can't understand it, but it's like you're on the same journey, but at different levels. It just depends on your individual situations. Now, moving forward here, the Nine of Swords. Divine Feminine. So we've got to go Six of Swords going towards the Nine of Swords, which is the Three of Swords. Okay, what I heard specifically right now, for some of you, not all of you, you've gotten yourself to a point. Okay, let's take this step by step here. So you got yourself to a point with the Strength and the Empress, and you know, as a Divine Feminine, you want your Emperor, you want your Divine Masculine. And you were at a point where you understood, maybe you saw a video that told you that a twin flame journey is all about letting go and if you're into God, letting go and letting God, basically, whoever your divine masters and guides are, letting the universe do this in the time that is right for individually each one of you. And you were doing good. You were just kind of being zen about it and not worrying about it. But then with the Six of Swords, maybe you started to think about your person, your Divine Masculine again. And it's very hard when you're in a twin flame journey. I am in one myself. I am not in union with my twin, but I am still in communication. It's kind of every 6 months or so, or whatever. But the 6 to the 9 of Swords is the 3 of Swords. And if you're not familiar with the Tarot, that is the heartbreak card. So you may be thinking that by moving forward, or trying to even contact your Divine Masculine, you may think, well, I let things go, and now I feel it's time for me to contact them. But it's stressing you out. So maybe you did contact them and they didn't contact you back. Or maybe it's just the thoughts that are in your head that are keeping you up at night. Maybe you're even having bad dreams about it. And that's, to me, the energy here for some of you is you've drifted away from that hangman position to then moving away from that onto the 9 of Swords. Now let's see what the other card is. 6 of Cups. Yeah. That is the twin flame card. One of the main twin flame cards in here. The other one is the 4 of Wands. So you're reminiscing about your twin. You're reminiscing about this person. And it's really getting to you. And maybe you haven't contacted them. But I'm thinking here with this Hanged Man, maybe you had orchestrated where you weren't thinking about them as much as you used to, and you were kind of in a good place. And again, it's a difficult journey for anybody who, any of you twin flames will know. And you have waves up and down. Sometimes things feel good, and you can feel the energy of your twin. So maybe you felt this, what your twin was going through. More likely they felt what you were going through. So they're moving on to a new stage in their life. You, I think, have moved on to a new stage in your life, and we're moving forward. But then there was some sort of glitch there in the middle of the road, and that's okay. Like I said, I'm going to try to do another one in 2 weeks. Check your love readings. Subscribe and join the tribe so you can get the notifications when your particular sign or your twin, if you can cross-watch and watch their video. And check it out, because there may be some messages in there for you. And then the week after that, then we will reconnect with another twin flame reading. And if I get enough response of people watching and thumbs up and people commenting, and then I will continue. So let's see. Okay, so we're going to get a word of advice for, we're going to do yours first, Divine Feminine, since we're on yours. The Ten of Wands. Okay. What I'm hearing specifically with the Ten of Wands is that this is good, because this is an ending of something. So maybe you have had some recurring relentless thoughts right now about your twin. And there's nothing wrong with reminiscing. There's nothing wrong with thinking about the past and the good times about your twin. But it's time to unburden yourself. It's time to put those wands down. So you're at a point on your journey that put those wands down. It's getting pretty, I mean, by this time, those wands look like logs now. And it's weighing on you pretty heavy. But what the universe is saying is, put that down and move forward, and then let's start the next part of this journey, the next leg. Maybe this section of your journey you're not quite through yet, but let's put those particular wands down. Let's work on finding ways where we're not thinking, possibly obsessing on our twin, and moving on. And for the masculine, divine masculines out there, or cross-watchers, your divine masculine. Now, the divine masculine, you could be an Aquarian, again, male or female, or you could be cross-watching for an Aquarian, but it doesn't have to be. This is the Aquarian card. Now, this is healing and balance. So I'm hearing for the divine masculines, and great for the divine masculines, they're doing their healing work. They're getting in touch with their emotions, staying a little more grounded. They may have been all over the place when this happened, and they moved away from that, and now they're ready for the new part of the journey. It's like I said, this is the ending of a cycle. And for the divine masculines, it's getting in touch with the divine, listening to the messages. And there's going to be one particular messages for the divine masculine that's going to be, maybe it's synchronicities, like certain numbers, look that up, an animal, a word, a certain phrase. Those kind of things will come out in twin flames on each side that has a message in it. So if you're having synchronicities, pay attention to that. Same with you, divine feminines, if you're getting dreams or synchronicities in your life. But there's some specific message. You may be getting a bunch of other subliminal messages, and those are important too, so pay attention to those. But there's going to be a big one coming along. And the star card is very much a wish come true card, but it's a healing card. It's balancing out your life so it's not overpowered by emotion, overpowered by wealth. If you're just working all the time, finances, or maybe if it's the fire part, maybe you're just going and doing all this. Sometimes it's good to just stop and think. Not overthink, but just think and pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on around you. So, I wish I had oracle cards. Because, you know what, maybe I'll use these. How far are we? 24. Yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to do one final card. This is a deck I don't use as much. For new, I got this. I don't know why the black and white for some reason appealed to me. These were not expensive cards. I think they were like 20 bucks. I think I got them at Walmart, to be honest with you. Because I didn't have really the money to buy more cards. But I wanted some, I was dying to do it. I was sitting there going, I want to do my channel. I want to do this. So for anybody, I don't know what the name, there's no name. It's just tarot cards, 78 cards. But I love them. And for new readers, I'm just going to show you one, and I'll shuffle them. It has a lot of information right on the card. I don't usually use cards like that because I don't really need it so much anymore. I mean, sometimes I'll study them. Obviously the deck's upside down, yes? Well, maybe not. Maybe that card was upside down. It tells you upright words, in reverse words. On this side is like, this one says, this is what? The sun, spread your wings and fly. There's a little saying. They tell you what element and the planet and yes or no. These are really cool cards. So for anybody who's first starting out doing tarot, I suggest cards like this. There are other ones. They have ones that are color, they're like holograms on them. I haven't used these in a long time. Let me just cleanse the energy. Concentrate. There's going to be a message for both you, masculine and feminine, that you both can, one more shuffle, that you both can, and I'm going to take it off the top of the deck, that you both can use a message, a comment, because like I said, I didn't like that with that card left there, I'm sorry. Twin flames mirror each other. So this could very well be the mirror energy or the advice mirroring both of you right now in your journey. Different parts of the journey, and maybe a different meaning. What the hell's going on with these cards? They're a little bit heavier than other cards. So this is the Two of Pentacles. It's hard to see these because they're dark, but the Two of Pentacles, I'll tell you what it says on the side. Find balance in your life to build your success. Find balance in your life to build your success. So you may need to find, again, some balance in your life. And I think for you, Divine Feminine, for sure, that finding some balance and seeing a new perspective, you may need to revisit this part of your journey to just be. Try that again. This is an Earth card. It says Jupiter in Capricorn. Capricorn, these are Pentacles. Capricorn is a very grounded energy, an Earth sign. So decisions, weighing options, adaptability, multiple priorities, juggling, balancing. And so it's balancing things in your life for both of you, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminines. That's really all for our higher selves and for us to be in a good, a high vibe. A good vibe and a high vibe is to balance everything in our lives. It's, I'm just going to show you. Hangman on the bottom. There's balance there. You're balanced upside down. Looking at the world from a different perspective. Looking from this situation from a different perspective. It's a water sign. The planet is Neptune. And it's a Pisces energy. So it says pause, surrender, letting go. And enlightenment. Because the hangman does, by letting themselves just be, opens their mind to more spiritual, I'm going to leave that up, spiritual messages and connection with the higher realm. All right, for everyone who is still here in the video, thank you so much for joining and for staying for the whole video. Again, smash that like button and subscribe and join the tribe if you haven't already. I hope you like this. I hope it helped in some way. If you do like this, please give me a thumbs up, because then I know to do these videos. I pay attention to that. And because I had to take a break from my channel, the gap has put me in a different position in my channel. It's almost like starting all over again. I was, doing really well there for a while, and then I had to stop, and it's a little, I love doing this. So I'm a little bummed that I had to stop, but that's, that's life. So, but I'm now in a position where I can do it, and it's a little tweaky, but I can still do it. And so I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope for all of you, Divine Masculines, Divine Feminines, you will join me in other videos, all right? Subscribe and join the tribe. Subscribe and join the tribe so you can get notifications. See you in the next one.